as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Gain on the play brings up second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, it's Henderson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
Henderson now on first and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun. Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp.
14. And the Rams.
Now Goff on first down. Well, that'll be caught by Kupp. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Back at the 42.
That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. That's into the hands of Reynolds. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
Down.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, McFarland. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Show that best release and go. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Yeah, let's get sack lunch. Jumper, 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 jumper. Chance. Kill. Takes both of them. Slam. Check.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Aaron Donald with a sack.
A big loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check three. He's coming. We got double.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
66. Check 13. Shoot. Check 13. See these two. Bang. Bang, bang. Check 43. Monday.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Cut. Whip. Watch the whip. 49, check 49. These two, 50. Check 59.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score.
We got this.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Rams.
They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Los Angeles.
On 1st down, Henderson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 29-yard line.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts
1st and goal.
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henderson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Henderson, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Now a timeout coming here defensively, as on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Forbath will put this one through, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 22 yards there, a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
No spacing.
On first down, it's Samuels. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Check 9, check 9. Middle. Check 50. 41's coming. 41's check 16.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Check. Fred now. Fred takes both of them. Kill. Ross, twist. Snickers, got spin. Shoot.
They get this out left. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still, no yardage. Okay.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Johnson.
This defense continues to be good on third down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this, let's try to get it in the end zone?
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different?
True.
You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to get it with Snell, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3.
For Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Yeah, this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Play action. It's gone. Buying time to his left. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Goff's throw into the hands of Henderson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Goff with a pass caught by Reynolds. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Goff throwing complete to Kupp, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Goff on the draw play to Henderson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Terrell Edmonds.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Henderson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Again, McFarland. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Now it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Airing it out deep for Woods. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Goff now to throw. Throw left side to Reynolds. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They run once more with Henderson, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And Forbath will put this one through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now it's Henderson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure.